to the Weekend Update. I'm Mr. Fuzz.
And I'm Mr. Bumberbatch.
Joining us today is Henry Ford and Clarence Darrow.
Last week, Harding died from a heart attack. Vice President Calvin Coolidge will now become our president. Now, what does this mean for the U.S.? Well, in recent interviews, he said he wanted to keep the government small and business booming. This means that there will be lower taxes for the American people and more for them to spend on consumer goods.
Let us not forget about the memorable Harding. For the next minute, we will be taking a moment of silence. Breaking news. New information about a Teapot Dome scandal involving Albert Fall. Jimmy has a story. Jimmy?
Thanks, Mr. Fuzz. I'm here with Albert Fall right now, who is going to tell us what the Teapot Dome scandal is. Mr. Fall?
Yeah. Alright, I'm Albert Fall, and I'm here to say that me borrowing some oil from the Navy, not that big of a deal. All I did was borrow it, give it to some private oil companies, that's all. But in reality, Harding made me do it, not that big of a deal. You know.
Wow, you heard it here first. Harding and the Teapot Dome scandal. Back to you, Mr. Fuzz.
Thanks, Jimmy. Wow, I never thought Harding would be such an awful person. Good thing we have cool Coolidge.
In other news, idiots banned alcohol. There goes my Friday night. Coincidentally, there has been a recent rise in crime due to bootleggers selling to speakeasies, which are new underground bars. Now, who is behind this organized crime scene? Well, Al Capone is a gangster who is running an illegal alcohol business. Now to Jimmy, who has a special interview with the one and only Al Capone.
Thanks, Bumberbatch. I'm here with Al Capone, who's going to give us some reassurance on the organized crime scene going on due to prohibition. Mr. Capone?
Yes. My associates and I run a very clean and organized organization. You see, anyone who is using speakeasies should be thanking me. Okay? I bring the alcohol, I am the bootlegger.
Oh. Well, thanks, Mr. Capone. Now back to you, Bumberbatch.
Wait, is this recording? Ah, pass me a shovel.
Thanks, Jimmy. Breaking news! Reporter Jimmy Willis has just died. Moving on. We as a news channel would like to congratulate our very own Mr. Fuzz for finally getting married.
Thanks, Bumberbatch.
Oh, well, would you like to tell the audience what she does for a living?
No, I'm good.
I think you should. Come on.
She's an exotic...
She's a vamp! He's married to a vamp.
How was your marriage, Bumberbatch?
We got divorced.
Yeah, and why did you get divorced?
She said she was being this like thing called a flapper or something. Guess she wanted to be different.
She's a flapper. It's a knee slapper. He got divorced. Joining us today is Clarence Darrow to talk about his upcoming trial, Leopold and Leb. Now, Mr. Darrow, what can you tell us about this case?
Well, Mr. Fuzz, I cannot discuss, too many of the details, but I can say that right now, Leopold and Leb are on trial for killing a 14-year-old boy. Now, I mean, that's just awful, But I am here to argue that it is not their fault. Now, they were taught these German ideals back in college, and they were about being a Superman, you know, and German ideals we all know are just completely awful. And furthermore, they should not be convicted because they were taught things that they should have never learned here in the United States.
Thanks, Clarence. What are your thoughts, Bumberbatch?
That was pretty interesting, but I mean, that's just another reason why you don't trust those Germans.
That is very true.
Next on the Weekend Update is an interview with the Henry Ford. Now, Mr. Ford has been creating a new mode of transportation that will change the world. Can you tell us a little bit about this automobile?
Yes, I can, Bumberbatch. You see, for years and years, we have been using wagons and horses to get around, but no longer. Introducing the Model T. With it being easy and cheap to make, it gives our employees more free time and better salaries.
I wish we had more free time.
I know, right? Less time to spend with you. And that'll wrap it up for the Weekend Update. I'm Mr. Fuzz.
And I'm Mr. Bumberbatch.
And don't forget, keep it cool with Coolidge.